Hi everybody. I would like to make a video explaining the problem that I discovered with my own ontological argument. Just to let you guys know some of the stuff I've been chewing on. The essential problem that I found with my ontological argument is with premise 2. I think that somebody who disagrees with the argument might point out that premise 2 is restating the defense of premise 1, which means that the argument would go in a circle. And they could accuse the argument of being circular. And basically this is what I'm saying. In the defense of premise 1, I say that the contrary of premise 1 is a logical contradiction. And I think that that's true. The problem is that saying that something is a logical contradiction is essentially the same as saying that it cannot be conceived as true. And you have to refine that a little bit. When we say that, we're not saying that it cannot be conceived as true because we just don't have sufficient data, or because we haven't yet discovered the means of it being true. What we're saying is that it can never be conceived as true because it violates some fundamental law of truth, so it must be false. Sort of in the same way that a four-sided triangle can never be conceived as existing in any universe, because triangles by definition have three sides. And so therefore a four-sided triangle is false. It's a contradiction. And it can never be conceived as existing. And so that it's the kind of the same thing. So I do believe that the defense of premise 1 is true. And I do believe that the contrary of premise 1 is a contradiction. It can't be conceived. The problem is that that's exactly that's exactly what premise 2 says. So premise 2 is a restatement of the defense of premise 1, which means that it goes in a circle. Now, does that mean that the argument is invalid? I don't think so. What I do think is that the argument is redundant, the argument is monotonous, the argument is repetitive, and I think that in order to make the argument more convincing, to make it as convincing as possible, to make it as simple as possible, that I think that premise 2 needs to be eliminated. So what I would prefer and if you guys want to help, please, make suggestions if you want. But what I would prefer is in the future to elaborate more in the defense of premise 1. Get more elaboration, more of a solid base there. Completely skip premise 2, and then just go on with the other premises, restating them a little bit, just to simplify the argument a little bit and make it more compelling. I'm not going to redo the original video, not again. I already did that. But what I would like to do maybe is in the future put up a video with the refined ontological argument, yeah, and that's my plan. And also in the near future, I'm excited to be putting up some different arguments. I'm excited to put up a cosmological argument. I really want to do that. And from the cosmological argument, maybe get into a teleological argument, and then maybe get into a moral argument. And keep in mind that these are different formulations, and they're formulations that I believe are more compelling, at least to me, than things that I've heard on YouTube so far. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited about that, and I hope that this helps you guys understand a little bit where I'm coming from. And that's it. Be blessed. Have a good week. Bye bye.